Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Well, hello, somebody. It's time to move your body. Welcome back to Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Fave Favorite, and we live, baby, in the building representing. I got my co-host in the building, CL NOLA. I got little Chris in the building, and our production crew is rolling. Size in there. We got Tobi in the building. We're just really enjoying ourselves on this Monday, and I hope y'all have done the same. We want to take this time right now to give a special shout out to all of our sponsors. We're going to get this show started with a little bit of Get Gordan. Yeah, we get Gordan and get it done, baby. If you've been involved in some personal injuries, anything of that nature, make sure you make the call, Get Gordan, get it done. 800-88. Oh, come on. Put the 504 before it. 800-88. Yeah, feel the space. Come on and get it. Yeah, we did a good job this past weekend. We did the book sack giveaway, and we had done. Yeah, and then we got it done. That's right. Come on. So shouts out to Kiala and the whole Baton Rouge and New Orleans office was there. Shouts out to the Treme Center for having us there. We enjoyed it. I was jamming off there. They didn't play that jam for me, man. I wanted to do my little dance, show them how I get down, but
yeah, we saw you dance.
Well, we're gonna get to all the dancing because we had
flex your body. You saw you move your body.
I would move my body.
We saw you.
And in addition to that, we were able to give away 450 book sacks, all gone.
Oh wow!
At the Treme Center. So big ups to everybody that came out. They had nachos, all kind of snacks and stuff for the kids. So shouts out to Get Gordan. Big ups to Dr. Kendra as well.
Definitely.
Big ups to stillbody.org. Health Nut System, y'all visit the website. Again, I'm feeling great, y'all. No lie. So Jeff Cheller. Y'all remember Jeff Cheller, our West Jeff alumni weekend. I got on the scale. I was over there by Body by Phil. I said, I want to feel pumped before I go hit the stage. So I got a little workout in, showered up, got on the scale. Let's say the scale said 330 something. Let's say the scale says a low 320 something right now.
Okay.
So that's 10. I'm about 10, 12 pounds down.
Yeah, you look like when you were flexing your body at the book sack.
Yeah. He saw the little boot. Yeah.
Shoulders look a little lighter.
Boy, so that's all credit to Dr. Kendra, the Zim for Life. I hadn't had the sea moss in a while, but the sea moss is pretty good. I have been on the still body. I've been taking a little bit of the still body, so the products work, all natural products. Be sure, once again, visit stillbody.org. And big ups to Conquer Sports Pros. Conquer Sports Pros, baby. Visit csportspros.com. If you're in the Baton Rouge or New Orleans area locally and you're looking for some training on the offensive line, defensive line, hit us up. We also help out with the sports consultation. We actually have a couple of Conquer players here today that's going to be joining us on the show, so y'all be sure to stick around for that. But again, and even just recruiting consultation and NIL consultation, hit us up. We have a team of specialists that really does well in this area. Give us a visit, right? Whenever you can visit right now, csportspros.com. Well, fellas, SEC Media Days has kicked off. Coach Hupel, you had the likes of Florida's new coach, which was our buddy, Coach John Sumrall, who's right next door. So he had his first SEC Media Day, but this segment, y'all really want to focus on LSU. And y'all feel free to join us, too, if y'all checked out some of our colleagues like TigerBait.com, or you had a chance, you have SEC Network, you balling with the cable bill, you just saw the whole thing. Feel free to chime in right here on the ESPN Baton Rouge's stream. You can subscribe to that page as well, but make your comments right here below. And if you want to hit us up on Inside the Trenches with Marlon Favor, I do that as well. But CL, I want to come to you first in regard to SEC Media Day. Coach Kiffin, he seemed very poised at the podium, the same Coach Kiffin, but he seems to understand. I mean, of course, he played LSU here the last several years at Ole Miss, but he clearly understands how important it is to win right away. And he did talk about that. He says he understands he has the resources. Your thoughts on just his approach to this season?
Well, at $40 million, you got to understand that the pressure is on. You know, the escape or the dessert from Ole Miss. You got to understand that, you know, there's gonna be some people that want you or demand for you to win right now, and that's the question I always propose to you guys: is LSU ready to play the villain role this year? You know, we not the Love Tigers this year. We got in bed with Darth Vader, and we gonna see what that produces. You know, so I'm hoping for the best, but I'm preparing for the worst. Because if it doesn't work out early, and I mean if he doesn't win early, you know, they can start talking crazy quick.
Well, I think if y'all look at it, and Chris, I'm gonna come to you next. Somewhat of the same question. It's a understanding, right? We knew the 3-year rule, right? When Coach Saban first got here, it took him 3 years to win a national championship.
Right.
Same thing with Coach Miles. On our 3rd year with Coach Miles, we won a national championship. Oh, Coach Ed Ogeron, he did the same thing. 3 years, national championship, and really 2.5 because he took over midway of the 2017. Well, no, he had the full 2017, so 3 years. Yeah. Same situation, but also if you look at it for Coach Kelly and how he wasn't able to do it in the era change. Yeah. Chris, I come to you. Same thing I asked CL. Do you feel like this is a situation where Coach Lane feels the pressure where he has to win right away? Or is it the new system? You understand if you're not winning in the next 2 years. I mean, look what Coach James Franklin, Vince, like he wouldn't win it right away in this new era, midseason out of here. Obviously, Coach Kiffin is far from that. He's a brilliant mind and great coach. But do you think it's like, okay, this year, let's get to the college football playoffs, and then, okay, next year or the year after, national championship or bust, and I don't really like using that term, but like national championship or underachieved. Let's just say that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that's exactly what it is. I feel like year one, you should, especially in how tough the SEC is going to be this year, I think you should at least make it to the college football playoffs for sure. We're not even asking you to go to the SEC championship game. Win 10 games, you make the college football playoffs, straight up. So if he can at least win 10 games this year, make it to the college football playoffs, okay, that's cool for your first year. Then second and third year, you gotta win a national championship. And if you don't, nope. Yeah, out of here. Louisiana out of here. Yeah.
I mean, it's high expectations. I think that's tremendous expectations, and I don't see him getting fired, especially with how much he's getting paid right now. But I don't see him getting fired. But I just think that's high expectations, knowing that probably the top 5 quarterbacks in college football resides in the SEC this year. And to have a new quarterback, and maybe Sam Levin is one of them, right? Yeah. But to have a new quarterback, a new system, a new everything, if you will, I just think that's high expectations. And I think LSU faithful, I think Baton Rouge, I think New Orleans, I think everybody kind of needs to coddle, not even coddle, kind of slow down the expectation of what they expect for Lane Kiffin to do in year one. Because to say playoffs, so they're going to start chirping, you know, we understand that, like I said, possibly the top 5 quarterbacks in college football are residing in the SEC. A lot of great teams, a lot of great quarterbacks in the SEC. You know, and I'm not going to name no names, but Texas A&M. Ole Miss. You know, that's 3 right now, and all of them are on the schedule.
Georgia.
Georgia? I mean...
Well, that's the only one that might not be on the schedule, but...
No, Georgia's not on that schedule.
Not on the schedule.
I don't have a schedule.
But that would be the SEC championship game.
it's
Not trying to look too far ahead.
and after that you have Clemson coming in too.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah.
you still have to factor that in.
Right.
And I just think that what people are mainly looking at is the tools that he's given right away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before he took the job, he knew what it was. Look how intelligent he approached it. He said, all right, here's a situation where I'm not even going to get in that water unless I have enough resources to get the players I need to get in here. You go get your tackle you want in Jordan Seaton. You're able to go get your quarterbacks, plural, you know, with Levin and the crew. So I think it is a situation, fellas, where he has the tools, but I think a lot of times in football, people look at it from the perspective of, oh, you have these pieces in place, so it needs to work right away. We are in an era where coaches it is about who could piece together the best team this year.
Free agency.
Free agency, and obviously Indiana figured that out winning the national championship, but I do think it is time to take a step back and say, let's see how well the locker room gel, and we'll get into what some of the players talk about, because talked about at SEC Media Days, but essentially, fellas, that's what matters. If y'all just tuning in to Inside the Trenches, baby, we're having ourselves a good time here on a Monday, fun day, baby, evening, as we do every weekend, 6:30 p.m., right here at the Loyola Studios. It's ESPN Baton Rouge's YouTube Live, which we really appreciate. Just feel free again to chime in, guys, if y'all want to comment on LSU. What's your expectations? Do you feel like this is a year? I know our colleagues at ESPN Baton Rouge, I forget who predicted it. I don't know if it was Musso or Matt, but they mentioned we may lose 2 games this year, max. You know,
Or 4.
You know, I think we. I mean, I want us to go undefeated. 19 was a good year.
Right.
One of our better broadcasting years. But I do think it's a situation, fellas, where, and little Chris, I'll come to you next, where, you know, LSU opens up against Clemson. You have a giant in Coach Kiffin. You have a giant in Coach Dabo Swinney in terms of playoff contenders, right? Even though Coach Kiffin had to exit before their playoff games. Chris, I come to you and I ask you your thoughts on that first matchup against Clemson.
I think that would be a big statement game. Clemson, people can say whatever they want about Clemson. They're still, you know, how should I say it? They're still one of like the prestigious schools in the ACC. Now, are they the best team in the ACC? That's a discussion we'll say for a different day. But we still got to put them in a pedestal of them being, you know, one of the best teams in the ACC. They won 2 national championships with Dabo Swinney. Definitely still a top 5, top 10 coach in college football, whatever you want to say. So if you go into Death Valley, the real Death Valley, Tiger Stadium, and you beat Dabo Swinney and Clemson, I think nighttime game, by the way, on ABC. I think, you know, the season will go a long way. Start 1-0 as always.
Clemson not coming to lay down.
Oh, no.
That's all I want to say. Clemson not coming to lay down.
I think it'll be a competitive game. I think that's what college game day is going to be there. It's something to look forward to.
I think they feel like this is a prime time to knock LSU off while they're still trying to get that continuity together.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And look, we got a hit from the lines. I got Anthony Parker from Time Out Tangents. He hit us up on the Inside the Trenches line. He said LSU is going 10-2 or 9-3. And I think that's realistic.
That's realistic.
Because I look at it even from the coaching perspective. You still have Coach Corey Raymond, probably one of the top DBs. Well, the SEC just released their preseason honorees. You have DJ Pickett on there as a preseason second team All-SEC candidate going into the season under coach's tutelage. And you also have Blake Baker still back there. We're going to get into Whit Weeks' comments here from the SEC Media Days in a second. So to y'all's point, and shouts out to Andy for tuning in, I think that is important that we look at the tools around it, the defensive coordinator, the secondary coach, the young talent on the defensive line. We talk about those young cats all the time, Deuce and Big Rich and Lamar.
Yep.
Just the babies. I mean, you still have McKinley coming back. You have some veterans. And then on the offense, to CL's point. Before we get into Whit Weeks play on the defensive side of the ball.
Right.
I'm a little hungry. I didn't really eat since, let's say, maybe 11 a.m. give or take. And I think it's time to start grubbing in the trenches,
You
baby.
on that still? You on that still body? Or
I'm
you
on that still body,
that,
Dr. Kim.
there
Oh, we got Steak Man in the building. Yes, indeed. Check it out. Oh, yes, indeed.
I know you a big fella, Fed, but I had to bring you a small plate, bro.
It's
only
cool,
a
and it
small
fits right in the
size,
hand,
but
too,
right in
baby.
your hand,
Like,
but
you
guess
know.
what? Guess what? It fit right in your hand, but it's a full meal, bro. It's gonna get you right. You heard me? Got a little broccoli, got a little grilled catfish, Louisiana catfish.
Oh, thank
you
you.
heard me? Some Gulf shrimp. And a cream pasta, our signature cream sauce from Steak Man, man. You know, our name Steak Man, but we do a little bit of everything, brother.
I like that cream sauce. He usually make me wait till Friday to get it.
Well, yeah, that's the
Right,
special.
yeah, that's the Friday special.
No, hold up, Rick. Hold up, Sierra.
before we get-
I gotta get you right on that. He said I gotta wait till Friday because the cream sauce during the week got crawfish in it. It's a seafood cream
that's
sauce,
right, that's right.
and he don't mess with the crawfish or whatever. But on Friday, the pasta don't have the crawfish. You dig? So that's the one he usually won't go for.
That's a
You know
good
what
cook
I'm
that
saying?
know what you could do and what you can't do.
Come
You
on,
better
man.
believe it.
I take care who take care of me. You know what I'm saying? We here for the community.
Louisiana
What it's
style
working with.
first,
Take your
looking at
time.
broccoli.
Take your time, Fed. Take your time, Fed. Take your time, brother.
Oh, for sure.
Steak Man coming over here starting stuff
Come on,
already.
no. Well, guess what? I don't like to toot my own horn, but I think I was the first grubbing in the trenches the last time, right? Okay.
I want to say that on air.
Right.
Grubbing in the trenches.
Salute to everybody that came through and
Yeah.
brought their delicious meals from the vegan chef to the desserts from the other young lady. I didn't seen it all. I didn't seen a couple people come through. What's my brother name? Who do all the festivals? Chris, who came through.
DeAndre.
There you go. That brother there, you know, has been in the game a long time too. Much respect to him. You know what I'm saying? But Steak Man was the first grubbing in the trenches.
That's
We
right.
had char grilled
That's right.
oysters,
Oh, yeah.
and we had grilled pork chops.
Yeah,
And it disappeared. I didn't get the chance.
Right, and I ran off. I ran off camera. I didn't know the
You
criteria.
didn't disappear.
I
The
didn't know.
food disappeared.
Well, I brought some for everybody today, bro.
Oh, yeah,
The
I'm
whole
talking about
staff
the pork chops was
eating.
out there. Oh.
Even the passerbys could probably get a plate, man. We
Yeah,
ain't
Tobi,
turning
roll it
nobody down. We ain't turning nobody down.
Well, brother, we sure appreciate you coming in and bringing this delicious meal.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
And it's definitely, like you said, it's definitely a small plate. Have you just recently started doing meal plans? Because it's almost the size of a meal plan plate. Have Steak Man started venturing
one
off
thing
into that?
about Steak Man, he do whatever the check call for. So if my customers
Hello, somebody.
are looking for meal plans, I got a call. They wanted meal plans, so I do what the customer call for. If I can accommodate you, I'm gonna definitely take care of you. If I can't, I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you I can't. But for the past couple of weeks, I have been doing a couple meal plans for some
Okay.
people been calling. And the thing about the meal plans, it has to be picked up on Monday. The restaurant's not open on Monday, but I'm there doing inventory and other such things, and I do make time to do the meal plans on Monday. So if it gets too overwhelming, I might have to, limit it and shut it down. But for right now, I do have a couple people that I'm taking care of. And what you guys just ate, I don't put the pasta on the meal plans, but that grilled fish and those vegetables are definitely one of the mainstays on the meal plan. And it goes from grilled shrimp, could do salmon, chicken breast, any protein you guys like, but, vegetables, fresh green beans, do some brown rice, whatever you want. With your stomach, we try to get them pounds down.
Yeah,
but the
hello.
food still gonna taste good, if you're dealing with steak.
I'm going to
man.
ask you a question that I already know the answer to. What's that address over there, Steak Man?
5401 4th Street. We're in between Avenue K and L in Marrero, Louisiana, the West Bank. You know what I mean? You got to cross the bridge if you're on that east side. But guess what? When you exit on Belteria, we like 2 minutes away. So you get right back on the bridge and go. Right. And you can call Steak Man and we'll have your order waiting on you. That's the best thing to do because everything at Steak Man restaurant is cooked to order. So your order is going to take at least 20 to 30 minutes to get done. So if you're rushing on your break, call 248-8710. That's our number. And the lovely Miss Val will take your order, and we'll have your food hot and fresh waiting on you when you get there.
This is true. I like to take my lunch breaks over there, and, and I sit and wait the 15, 20 minutes. I love the salmon. I love the steak.
We're not fast food. We good food, but we not fast food. That's something we please bear with us and wait. And everything's gonna be fresh coming up. You're gonna see me back there working side to side like I'm in the trenches. You heard me?
Like a dog.
But I'm gonna get you out as soon as possible. But definitely when you get your plate, you're not gonna be able to put your hand on the bottom of it. You're gonna have to hold it on the side. Because everything coming from Steak Man is hot and fresh.
Yeah, and if y'all been on my Instagram at BigFave504, I did one of the Grubbin in the Trenches remote segments over there. And
He did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was.
Shout out to Mr. Gordan and the crew. I appreciate that.
Yes, indeed.
And if y'all was on my Instagram, y'all saw Fave drop the freestyle today. I don't know if that was a freestyle or a song.
Oh, like,
You know,
P,
man,
that was,
hey,
yeah.
man, I like
it
that.
started
You saw
off
me
as a
repost
freestyle
it?
and out, yeah. And
You saw that, CL?
Yo, I did see
Hey,
it. I
man,
wasn't sure, but
hey, one thing about Fave, bro, he well-rounded,
Oh,
man.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? He's well-rounded. And guess what? I like that freestyle, brother. That's why
I
I had to
appreciate that.
repost it and
Love.
give you your flowers. You know, I'm always salute the home team.
well, you know,
man.
as long as he don't start dancing, you don't know what it is.
Well,
Yeah,
hey, bro, you
with
know,
that little
you know
hand
how I would
circle,
do it,
bro.
bro. We come from an era, I don't want to really show my age and all that, but you know,
Right.
we come from a New Orleans where they had dance crews.
That's right,
And one
that's
thing
right,
I could
that's
tell
right.
about Fave, he was inspired by those dance crews.
That's facts.
I
that's
never
facts.
could move like them brothers.
Yeah.
So I would always take the Ice Cube effect. I never jiggle or shake my, you know
I
what
never
I'm
was
saying?
a dancer myself, but you know, he kin the Quentin and all them boys,
Well, yeah,
every one of
bro.
them.
That
all
sounds
they
like a
whole
little
family.
jealousy over there.
No,
Fave.
oh, no.
Hey, bro, if
Oh,
the
no.
family can move, they can
Oh, no,
move,
look,
brother. I ain't
they
mad
whole
at the
family
brother.
dance.
I'm gonna take y'all
Dance,
back.
sing, and rap.
You know who
The whole
CL
family.
like? CL just like your boy in that Josephine Johnny video. That's cooling
Oh,
on
yeah,
the whip
yeah,
for a
yeah,
second.
already
And then he just came off the whip and just went. That's it.
Get up out of there.
Yeah, he
I
got
saw him on
the vibe and then
Skip
he
page.
stopped.
You heard when he was in here.
Man, guess what?
Be a little
Look,
something, get up
I
out
don't know
of
that
there.
when me and CL went to college together, so I didn't call him. I didn't call him
yeah. Oh, boy.
in the red room in the country up there when only a few
Two-step.
eyes could see him.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He'll hit a little something. You heard me?
Man, that's funny. Oh yeah, steak. So lunchtime, right? Tuesday
Oh yeah, we
through
open
Friday?
from 12 to 7. We start taking orders as early as 11:30. So you can call the phone as early as 11:30. That's for my 12 o'clock people who need their food at 12. We have you together. 248-8710. 504-248-8710 is the number. Call it in and we're gonna have y'all ready.
So let's get to the debate.
Okay.
That's what I like to talk
Okay.
about. So not only have I heard, I've experienced from my personal self that you got a top 3 hamburger here in New Orleans. And it's the largest hamburger, poundage-wise, in New Orleans area. And to top that, you also have a top 10 dish in New Orleans called the KD pasta. Can I get you to elaborate on that, my brother?
Well, first of all, we'll go with the burger. The burger been famous for a long time, man. If y'all ain't know, Steak Man started out in the back of his truck. You know what I'm saying?
that.
Under the bridge, at second lines, in front of clubs. Like a lot of food hustlers in New Orleans started. They get under that bridge, they at the second line. But I started before all the politics got in it. Before you had to be paying for your spot or you had to do this, you had to do that. It was get it how you live when we started.
Right.
So that burger got famous, bro. Actually, the burger you started out, it was $4. But I always gave you a whole pound of ground meat.
Yeah.
And it might be more than a pound because I'm just grabbing it.
I ain't lying to you, dog. Yeah.
I'm just grabbing it, and it's my family recipe. That's a burger we ate coming up. You got bell peppers, you got this, you got that. I ain't gonna go no
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
hello.
than that.
Don't
You know
get
what I'm saying? But it's the same. It's gonna be the same all the time because the same hands is touching. That's one thing about Steak Man too. My staff is not that big. It's me, and a couple of my people that got my back. When it comes to the food, I'm touching everything. I'm seeing everything. So if there's a problem, which is very few and far in between, but we do have them, I knew it damn near already before it starts. You know what I'm saying? I say, well, look, because if that went out, it didn't, I'll go tell Ms. Val, look, discount that customer. Because I know it wasn't up to our par, but you might not have time for me to make it over. You know what I'm
Gotcha, I
saying?
see what you're saying.
And that's what comes with the small business. I'm a family business. You know what I'm saying? And we're here for the community. I'm not trying to have 6, 7 restaurants.
Right.
I'm good with that building I have right there, and we're going to slow roll that million till I'm an old man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? But I know the product that I'm putting out is quality all the time because it's coming from me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry, I got off the court. That burger, though, it's official. It's
like a referee with a whistle.
cooked. Nah,
Like a
recently
dog.
I've been cooking it to where the customer wanted. They wanted medium, they wanted this. But the burger, man, it's a good recipe. I stick with it, and you're going to be super full. If you eat that whole burger,
I was about to.
You're done.
you're done. You know what I'm saying?
You're done,
now,
son.
Rap
the
skirt.
KD pasta is something like I like. It's a grilled chicken breast, and it comes with grilled shrimp. And the sauce y'all just had,
That's what I
our
said.
signature cream sauce, and we tossed that with our garlic and parsley noodles. and we top that with the chicken breast, then the shrimp, then we ladle some more sauce on top, and it's served with that broccoli that you guys just ate. And I usually give it with some potato salad or green salad. But that's a dish, man. Anybody who get it, they like, man, I should have been getting that. Because people come and jump at the burger. I have a chicken plate with a 4-piece chicken. I sell... I'm like the Colonel with the chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I be playing in the restaurant like that. But I go through so many pounds of dark meat chicken, man. But the chicken plate, the burger, the pastas, and the seafood potato.
Oh my God!
The seafood potato series,
next time I'm invited or I come drop through the Grubbin in the trenches, man, I'm gonna bring y'all some seafood potato. I do it like nobody else. I don't even use the Idaho potato. We from New Orleans. We grew up boiling the red potato, so I use that for my seafood potato, and I ain't scared to give it to you.
Straight up. I ain't scared to give it to you.
You put little Ciel to sleep on that seafood potato. Dad, I'm talking about. I'm sleeping, Dad.
I'm telling you.
Anybody that order the potato, man, you going. If you eat all that, something wrong with you. I'm not. You man.
You ain't going back to work.
That's a 2-meal dish. Right. Most dishes that I do serve is a 2-meal dish.
Now, lastly, here, Steak. Before we let you go, Steak Man Catering. So you do a lot of catering events. I've seen you at festivals, etc.
I came in the game. That's how I came in the game. The restaurant is a byproduct of catering. Like that street hustle turned into people wanting me to cook for them. But I came from a line of men that's passed away. Rest in peace, Mr. Larry Jolly Henry. That everybody know Big Jolly. And rest in peace, Mr. George Rainey. Those are two men that God put in my life, man, that showed me a skill and showed me a business to where I was able to take care of my family, and I'll be able to pass it on and show somebody else, man. Because if y'all don't know Mr. Rainey, y'all could do y'all research, man. Legendary restaurant like Dookie Chase on the East Bank. Yeah. Mr. Rainey was that on the West Bank.
He's on your
he's on all. Yeah, most definitely. All my mentors are on my wall. Mr. Steve Terry too. Rest in peace to him. That's Washington Bar on 12th Street. I built the name too. Char Grill and Oysters. You know what I'm saying? At the bar and stuff like that. So I beat the street with my business. And I tell any kid, this is New Orleans, man. It's money in food. It's money in food. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't gonna make no money if you want to start a food business. Don't let nobody discourage you. You just have to be consistent. You have to have a good product. You have to have a good product. You have to have a good product. Be consistent, and you have to work it. Nobody else is gonna work your product like you. If you think you're gonna hire somebody that's gonna make your money for you, it's not gonna happen, people, especially in the food business. I learned from another man. I won't drop those. I'm dropping too many names for businesses now. I don't know how you feel about that because you know.
All love.
But I learned from Sammy's. Mr. Sammy on Elysian Fields. They've been there 50 years. If you're gonna have a restaurant business, you have to be there. If you're not there, you're not gonna make money. You might be hot for a while, but to be consistent and to be a legacy in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like like Wags is in Marrero, that's legacy. But Wags been there for years. When you think of that area of Marrero, you think of Wags. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Steak Man want to be for 4th Street, and that's what my mentors was when they had their businesses. You know what I'm saying? They were staples in the neighborhood. That's why my prices the way they are. I'm never going to outprice my people that's around me because I won't put crab meat on top of the steak because I want to. Nah, man, we going to always be able. You could come in here with your kids. Y'all going to spend them $30 and everybody going to eat. You know what I'm saying? And
that's a true story, Fav. I ain't going to lie. I done fussed at him over the years
I ain't going up, man. If certain things on the menu that I have to go up $1 or $2, I will. But some always have a $10 menu. Or you can come in there and get several things for $10. My lunch special.
And the specials,
My lunch special will always be $10. Now, Friday, the lunch special is $13 because I give you fish and shrimp. But every other day, my lunch special is $10. And you can ask these fellas right here because they do patronize Steak Man, and I appreciate them for that. Sure. And my bell pepper plates, crab meat, shrimp in it. It ain't full of no filler. Y'all know that. I'm giving you I have my lasagna is world famous too. They talk about it. I just don't like the two. I'm not the type of guy. I'm a low-key guy.
It's your time, though, baby. It's your time.
I'm more about the grind than the shine, and I want my pockets to be right. That's what I'm low-key and I'm humble, man, because guess what? When you try to be loud and boisterous, sometimes you bring the wrong attention to yourself. And I learned that just from watching other people. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay low-key, be humble, help before I can hurt. You know what I'm saying? And if that's not the case, I'm out the way. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
No, lastly here, and I know we talked about the catering side of it. If someone's watching right now and they're interested in possibly booking you for a catering event during football season.
Catering, you call us 504-248-8710. You can set it up through the restaurant or 504-335-5909. You can call that number and set catering up through that. But we do all types of catering. I'm talking about from steamship roast to finger sandwiches. We can make it happen. And he was saying about festivals. We'll be in the Barbecue and Blues Festival.
Okay,
it's coming up. I think it's the 11th through the 13th, if I'm not mistaken. October 11th through the 13th. It's in Lafayette Square. Free festival. It's always beautiful. It's a 3-day festival. Barbecue and blues. I do char grill oysters. That seafood potato is a star out there at the festival. That's the two things I'll be serving: a char grill oyster and a seafood oyster. That's the next big festival that's coming up for Steak Man Catering. But we do it all, man. We don't turn down anybody if we're not booked already. If we're available to do the event, we make it happen for you.
No doubt. Well, he's Steak Man Catering. Remember, y'all hit him up
5401 4th Street. The phone number is 504-248-8710. We're open Tuesday through Friday, 12 to 7. But you can call as early as 11:30. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all.
I'm
You
telling
go
you,
there
go
once
ahead.
a week. You don't know that, Joe?
I just pull up, bro. You know, I'm a railroad. You applying for him. I'm going to get the Steak
I
Man
don't mean to
4th
tell your
Street.
business like that.
Hey, look, I said it already.
He got a little barbecue on his shirt now from the other day.
Look at it. And look, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you get off on Barataria, like he said, you go up there, make that right, and then you make the left.
Yeah, you can only make a left once you get up.
Exactly, and he's to the left.
And look, roll your window down and start smelling that
you're
smoke.
smelling burgers coming from the top up there, you know.
Yes, indeed.
But I'm looking forward to seeing y'all, man. I appreciate y'all having me doing the grubbing in the trenches.
Well, you the
segment.
creator, man.
Yeah, you the creator.
well,
You're the
brother,
first one, bro.
I just threw a name out there, bro, and
it's
y'all
stuck, like
it's
stuck,
y'all
man.
stick. Because guess what? This show is that. You know what I'm saying? I want to commend y'all on y'all last episode. I watched y'all interview Ro Brown, man. That was big,
I
man.
appreciate
Because
that.
I grew up in New Orleans playing sports. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a superstar. I did get a scholarship, but you know it's all good. We ain't gonna talk about all that. We ain't gonna do all that.
Come on.
In the non-NIL era.
Ro Brown been a staple in our community, man. We turn on our TV. I'm talking even in our locker rooms at the school we come out, man. That was big, the knowledge that he gave. And I ain't never saw nobody get that out of him. So kudos to y'all boys as journalists, man, because y'all was asking questions that really was pulling at his heartstrings. And we got a lot of information as I was watching. I didn't know a lot of things, especially from the black history, from he talking about the things from what he was saying at the Tag Gormley and stuff like that, man. I didn't know those things, man. So that was a good episode.
Yeah,
man.
I learned some things that episode.
I wish I could have brought Ro Brown something to eat, man. You know that.
Hey, well,
we trying to get him back.
Hey, he's gonna come
He got
back,
more
yeah.
information.
Man, y'all should, man, because like I say, that episode, man, it was a good episode, bro, fellas.
Definitely,
it was a good episode.
And y'all
man.
can check out Ro on 106.7.
Alfred too.
Yeah, shout
Shout out to EP, another West
EP.
Bank brother. I know EP with Gretna. You heard me?
Bang
All
the
love,
green.
man.
And look, man, it's all about everybody coming together as a crew, and you inspired us to do this, and
for sure.
now we have Chef Kiwi. She's been coming on the show a couple
Oh
times.
yeah, man, y'all can
was it
expose a lot of new
Hibachi?
talent.
He know he
Right.
sparked it. He a humble
Brother,
guy,
let me
but
tell
he know
y'all
he
something.
sparked.
Let me
He's
tell
a
y'all
humble
something.
guy.
The things y'all sparked, though, man. And then Fave, I got a bone to pick, which I'm gonna wait till we get off
All right,
camera,
all right,
though, because I saw the big thing that went down at the Tremason. I told you I wanted to be a part of that. You forgot.
Yeah.
Because
And
You know,
the
man,
Bull
when-
getting them the G. Yeah, that was G.
you know,
Hey,
whenever we
Gordan, you
can.
heard Steak, bro. He next one he in.
Oh yeah, man. Whenever it's concerning kids, bro, that's my give back. Now, a lot of adults might come to me and ask for stuff. I might turn it down, but when it come to kids, man, I'm here first with making sure they have what they need, brother.
Well, he's Steak Man Catering. Go to Instagram
On
right
the West
now,
Bank,
follow
baby,
him.
5401 4th Street.
That's right.
Steak Man Restaurant is the
And
Instagram. Yes, it is.
Steak Man Restaurant
And
is
Steak
the
Man
Instagram.
Catering is the Facebook. That's the only two I have. I ain't in the TikTok wave.
Yeah, but we're going to get you that. Well, y'all
old
go
school.
right now. Check that out. Steak Man Restaurant on Instagram. Y'all don't go nowhere. We got David Simmons Jr. joining us next. Archbishop Shaw. He's our high school highlight for this show. Y'all stick around. It's Inside the Trenches.
Inside the trenches. Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Conquer Sports Professionals.
Hey you, what's up? My name is Marlon Big Faith Favorite, Super Bowl champion and national champion. And here are the top 5 ways to stand out for college recruits. Number 1, explosive first 15 seconds on your highlight film. Listen, attention spans are short nowadays. You got to be able to catch their attention right away. So that big hit, make sure it's at the top of that tape. Number 2, consistent game stats. Each week, have your stats updated. If you had 4 tackles for loss and a sack, you need to make sure that's upgraded on your social media. Number 3, strong GPA plus test scores equals college scholarships. Gives you more opportunities. If you have the high grades and if they could get you some extra funds because of your test scores, that is huge. Number 4, positive attitudes coaches can trust. If you have a positive attitude and you look like you could be a nice locker room guy and build a team up, coaches love that. Number 5, hustle on and off the field. So just as well as you're out there making tackles or touchdown catches, you need to be active in your community. A lot of you guys want NIL brands. You need to be able to establish yourself out publicly. And that's definitely key, baby. So look, if you're serious about being recruited, go to csportspros.com if you want help getting a football scholarship. Hello.
Conquer Sports Professionals.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Just like that, baby, we back. It's Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Faith Favorite, right? We're live here on the ESPN Baton Rouge's YouTube Live, as we are each week right here at the Loyola Studios. I got my co-host checking to make sure he don't got no food in his face. If I really belt y'all during the segment, I'm sorry. Look, y'all think it's a game?
Gone.
Weezy out of here. Yeah, Steak Man does his thing, so he ain't
Another
capping.
one.
Go to his Instagram, Steak Man restaurant. It's for sure a treat.
Oh, my goodness.
And we really enjoy that. We really want to take this time right now to thank our sponsor as well, Conquer Sports Pros.
Definitely.
Y'all visit C Sports Pros right now. If you're a defensive lineman, an offensive lineman, you're trying to increase your skills, become better. I told y'all, and get better overnight. Shouts out to all my mentors out there. Hey, it's the Grubbin in the Trenches segment. Sorry. You didn't eat on camera, huh? So big ups to Conquer Sports. You're a defensive lineman, offensive lineman. You need recruiting assistance, anything, we got you covered like four flats. Visit csportspros.com. Well, our next guest is part of our high school highlight, right? He's also a Conquer Sports baller, right out the West Bank. Archbishop Shaw going into his junior year.
Okay.
Let's give a big warm Inside the Trenches welcome to David Simmons Jr. Yes, indeed.
Welcome, brother.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
So I'm going to start off, tell the people about your big switch, right? You went from offensive line to defensive line. What that experience has been like?
I mean, when I first started, it was a little it was kind of hard, difficult. We're in a new position. Then I started coming to you, and it's pretty easy now.
Okay. So this is your second year at Shaw?
No, this is my third.
Third year. So that means you've won a championship with them. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about that championship journey, because we won't overlook that, brother. You are a champion sitting here inside the trenches as well as you play in the trenches. Talk about your championship journey.
I mean, it started with the seniors being good leaders, and They expected a lot out of us, the coaches too. They just expected us to be the best we can, on the Fridays, in the games.
I think that's big time. If y'all are just tuning into Inside the Trenches, we're joined by David Simmons Jr. I forgot it. What's your Instagram again? Okay, so I'm going to shoot it to y'all underneath this show. We'll get your Instagram here in a second. Let's stick with the defensive line, right? You've been at the position now. You've already experienced spring ball. We've been doing summer training. What's some of the things about moving to the defensive line you like? And just talk to us about some of the things that are your strong points up front.
I mean, kind of just get to run people over. Just
Come on.
manhandle them a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Man, yep. in addition to that, like technique wise, like what's some of the technique? I know we work a lot of like reach blocks, down blocks. We get into a lot of just recognition of drills. Like what's some of the stuff that comes easy? But talk to us about some of the challenges you have.
I think like I work on my pass rush. I when to like really like use the moves, like recognizing them sooner, and like
Yeah.
What are some of your goals that you have heading into this season?
I want to get like between 5 and 6 sacks, get a decent amount of tackles, win state.
Sure.
Big time. I mean, those are achievable goals. I mean, Shaw, of course, went to the state championship last year.
Hank, huh?
Coach Hank Tierney, baby.
Yes, sir.
And that's actually
right
my
guy.
next question for him, because that's one thing that we do have in common. We both play for Coach Hank Tierney. Well, I played. He's currently playing. What's the Coach Hank experience been like for you, man? What's it like playing for Coach Hank?
Besides that championship.
It's been pretty good. I mean, he expects a lot out of us. The man, expect us to just do the best we can, give effort every play.
Definitely. And spring ball, I mean, you move into defensive line. That's, like you said, it was a bit of a challenge for you, but now you stepped into that. Like, what has been some of his comments towards you moving towards the defensive line? Like, you don't have to mention any negatives because, Coach, I'll get you in a minute. But, just kind of talk about how it's been in the spring and how he's been talking with you.
He hasn't really talked to me about it.
Yeah. well, that's a good thing then, Aaron. You must be
doing something right. Well, we understand that you're a team guy, brother, because to go from one position and play to go to another position, and you don't seem like the type of guy that would complain about it. So what do you actually prefer? We won't tell Coach, but what do you actually prefer, offensive line or defensive line?
I think defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and he's pretty good. Like, one thing about a guy like David, he's stout, so he could cause havoc up front, like create new lines of scrimmage and stuff like that. Pretty quick
sure.
get off, too. They had an opportunity in the spring game. They played against Destrehan. What was that like, playing against Destrehan? Y'all went to their home field. You was able to get some action to finally get in the game and experience it from another opponent. What was that experience like for you?
It's pretty good, and I know what I had to work on since then. I think I worked on it. So
Now, here's another thing, CL. He plays 6 in the state powerlifting.
Oh.
So your off season was a bit different from your typical just
So you're a
football
weightlifter.
player. Yeah, he powerlifter. So nose guard, powerlifter. Okay. What was that like, that off season experience, being able to go to state and compete? Talk to our viewers about that.
I mean, it was kind of a lot because I'd have football, powerlifting, and all in the same week. So it was a lot of stuff.
So that means nobody's running towards your gaps.
No.
And look, bro,
You're shutting everything down, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This off season, in conjunction and working with us, you also been working with Body by Phil. Talk to us about working with Coach Phil. Coach Phil isn't your traditional, I guess, strength and conditioning coach. He uses body function, body movements, helped our players with a lot of mobility, and it was he's a friend of the show as well.
Oh, for sure.
How's it been training with Coach Phil?
It's been pretty cool. I mean, I've definitely gotten more flexible and stuff. I've gotten stronger. I've lost fat, but I put on I think a lot of muscle too. So.
Okay. What's your number
For
football?
55.
55, right in the middle, huh? So is there because once, of course, we know you started on the offensive line and now you're on the defensive line. Is there any college players or pro players that you look up to or you try to pattern your game with since you're on the D-line? Maybe a Devon Gotcha or the New Orleans Saints? Is there anybody?
Aaron Donald.
Oh, for sure. Might as well look after the best.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you. And you see Aaron Donald still out there, training those young players, bro.
He's a weightlifter, so he's doing what Donald does.
Yeah, weightlifter. And just, I can speak intelligently about his development over the last couple of months. You do have a young man who raw. So when you have a player that's raw, you can kind of shape and mold them to what they could potentially be. A lot of times we do get players and their technique is a bit off. So he's been learning it, and even some of the coaches on Shaw's staff says his get off has been pretty good. And it does help that your dad is one of the, he coaches on the team too.
Okay.
So he has a football dad, so that plays a major role as well.
Well, what we do know is, brother, that Coach Hank is somewhat like Coach Saban. We know Coach Saban will identify a player and he'll change his position for the better. And I do believe Coach Hank has done that for you. And I look forward to seeing you in the trenches on Fridays because, of course, me and Fave, we definitely show up at Shaw games whenever we can. And I look forward to looking for 55 in that middle, brother, for sure.
Definitely. If y'all are just tuning in to Inside the Trenches, we're joined by David Simmons Jr. Y'all be sure to follow him. It's like, and I could have checked, it's like, just type in David Simmons Jr. is going to pop up.
Right.
You'll see his workouts. That's the best thing to do because, everybody do like I'm a little slim. Well, he's not a little slim.
Yeah, ain't nothing slim about him.
At such and such. But, and it's not that, but y'all check him out. You'll see him in action. Not only at our training sessions, but he has some highlights coming up from this spring. All right, so I love to talk achievable goals, and you're switching to a new position, finding your way through that position. What are some achievable goals for you going into the season?
Okay. Like 5 sacks, some tackles, maybe like 1 or 2 forced fumbles, fumble recoveries.
I like it. I mean, that's something that you, especially the way you demand a double, sometimes triple team in the middle.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna add that pressure, bro. Free up a lot of your teammates. Yeah.
He's definitely going to free up. I mean, as soon as he walked up in here, I had to ask him, what, how heavy is he, and what grade he's in. How about you tell the people your mentionables, brother? How about you tell them?
300 pounds going in my junior year.
Definitely.
That speaks volume. You ain't got to talk long when you start off with 300 pounds.
And on a more
in high school.
Yeah, bro.
In high school. He is not in college yet.
He hadn't got to his junior year yet.
Right.
We're in the summer.
Right. He's still a sophomore in real life.
So if a college coach is watching right now and they're like, man, we hear them talking about this kid. I see the size on him. Right. What type of player they getting? Both on and off the field. Talk about your style on the field and then just you as a student at Shaw.
Think I'm kind of I'm a team player, and I work hard. That's about it. Honestly.
I think most coaches want to hear that. Your team player,
sure.
you gonna bust your tail? That's my kind of guy.
A man with few words, but he produces on the field.
Yeah.
That's all a coach could ever ask for. Obviously, I talked a lot when I played. My coaches didn't like that, but I know you're a coach's dream. Obviously, your father is a coach. You're very on what you should be on, brother. You keep up that good work, brother. I can already tell you just about the business. So I appreciate that, 55. I really do.
Well, he's a native of the area, right? West Bank, as you mentioned, he's a Morrell guy. Archbishop Shaw, big ups to Coach Hank, all the coaching staff over there.
For sure.
Players too. Actually, Marlon Jr. is his teammate as well.
Okay.
So big ups to Lil Fave. But I want to just, I guess, go into the area, places, things, sightseeing, favorite foods, you name it. So we're going to do a little bit of would you rather or this or that right here on Inside the Trenches with David. All right. We just finished knocking out a nice
That's right. He got
seafood
one.
pasta. Yeah.
You got one.
Seven weeks after the interview.
Yeah. You don't have to try to get that sauce out your beard. Try.
Shrimp or crawfish?
Crawfish.
Ooh, he answered that
He knew that. All right. Well, my co-host thinking some questions. I'm gonna
got one for you.
You got what you got for him?
Gumbo or jambalaya?
Ooh, I think it depends.
It depends. All right, at Destrehan, the Destrehan jambalaya, and let's just say like your typical corner store, maybe Danny and Clyde's gumbo. I don't know. Okay. Family members, mom, grandma's deal, like gumbo, like the Thanksgiving gumbo or that Destrehan jambalaya.
Jumbo.
Okay, all right. There
You
we
gotta
go.
go with mine's recipe.
Okay.
Gotta go with mine.
All right, some New Orleans originals. Let's go there. Let's say beignets or praline candies.
Beignets.
Ooh, yeah, hey, brother. Them beignets hit, brother.
You know what I see for him? I see a steak man burger in his future.
Yeah, I see it.
I really do.
I see it coming, bro. All right, okay. Ooh, I got one. Just curious, favorite Saints player?
Probably like right now or all time.
Right, let's do both. Right now, and then give me your all-time favorite.
Probably Cam Jordan and Drew Brees.
All right.
Okay.
All right, that's fair.
Hall of Famers.
We got 2 more questions here to wrap up with you. All right, let's go on. I think I got one for you. Let's go restaurants. New Orleans hamburger and seafoods. West Bank ones, well, those are all around the city. New Orleans hamburgers, seafood and spirits in Harvey.
The hamburger and seafood.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Well,
one more form.
Yeah, well, my little boy, he's going to the 10th grade, and FCU going to the 11th, and we've definitely had that college conversation. Are you, have you eyed a few universities already? If there's a, a college coach right now looking at this film, what college you think you might be interested in?
Definitely like LSU, like Tulane.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They could use you in the middle at Tulane.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time. They need more 300
built like a
pounders.
Tulane
Yeah,
guard,
yeah.
too.
They need more 300 pounders in the middle at Tulane for sure.
Definitely, man. Well, look, before we let you go, that's your camera right there. I want you to look at that, man. It's some park ball kid that plays, because you're new to the sport. I know you played baseball as a kid, so you just started playing football a few years ago. Motivate that kid, man, who's encourage him to come out and play some ball.
Just do it.
That's like Nike, just do it. You gotta love it. Shouts out to Dreamathon and Bruce, baby. You heard it, just do it. Well, he's David Simmons Jr. David, thank you so much for coming on the show. Big ups to him. Y'all make sure y'all check out Archbishop Shaw this football season. Last year they made it to the Dome. Same dream. You heard him, man. He said he won't make it back to the Dome. We're excited to have you on the show. Thank you for coming on, my brother.
Thanks for having me.
There we go. Well, y'all be sure to stick around. We got more right here on Inside the Trenches. Later on in the show, we'll be joined by LENTO Smith, defensive back, NFL free agent.
Okay.
And then, man, we got to talk a little bit more LSU. We got to dive back into that SEC media days, and we'll talk Saints here. Y'all don't go nowhere, baby. It's Inside the Trenches right here on ESPN Baton Rouge. Hello, somebody.
Inside the Trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the Trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
And just like that, baby, we are back. Welcome back to Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Favorite. And as you know, we always have ourselves a good time here. I told y'all the second hour we was going to keep this thing going. Want to send a big special shout-outs to our sponsors, Conquer Sports Pros. Big ups to Dr. Kendra over there at Health Nut System. Visit stillbody.org. I told y'all I lost the 10 pounds, feel a little light. I was running up the levee, felt like Rocky and Philly. You know what I'm saying, baby?
Oh, don't mention Philly. Don't mention Philly.
Yeah, we're going to keep Philly out of the conversation.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Get me started.
And also big ups to the Gordan McKernan injury attorneys. Get Gordan and get it done. Well, one thing I appreciate is a good journeyman story, a rookie that works hard, somebody that's up on their game, up on their toes as well. Our next guest is right here from New Orleans, the West Bank to be exact, baby. Went to Helen Cox on that West Bank, baby, representing. And then was a journeyman in college as well. Went to some JUCOs, right, and ended up at Tulsa University. Played against the Tulanes of the world. Our next guest is none other than LENTO Smith. Welcome to the show. I like they call him over that workout. What's happening, To? You heard my guy, To.
Come on, how y'all doing?
I appreciate you for joining us on the show. Let's take it back before you became an NFL free agent. Just for our viewers, LENTO is a part of this 2026's NFL rookie class. We'll get into that journey here, talk about that journey just recently. But, I mean, coming off of the West Bank, we got our folks. We got the Reggie Waynes of the world, Drake Nevises. I mean, we could go down the list of our guy Robbie. Robbie, left that West Bank as well, went on to Alabama. Me, Scholar, LSU. We got our guys. So it may seem easy, but the circumstances aren't that way. You got to work your tail off. So anytime I see a young brother even crack foot in the NFL, it
Oh,
really
sure.
warms my heart. So before we get into that, take us back to the beginning, man. When did you fall in love with football? When did you know this was your deal?
Yeah, when I was about 5 years old. At 5 years old, I played. My first team I played for was Kennedy Ice Park. They had me at center. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Right after the game, my mama took a picture. She was like, "Smile." I ain't want to smile because we lost. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "If you don't smile, you ain't playing no more." I was cheesed up. You know what I'm saying? So from there, 5 years old on, man, I knew this was my journey.
It's big time.
Yeah.
So Kennedy Heights, then that must be Morero then, huh? What is
Close?
it?
What more
That's
close than Westwego Avenue?
Yeah,
Okay.
Westwego Avenue. Then after that, I moved up to Wagman. Cause we were living in Wagman, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Same area.
Played for Wagman, played for Westwego, and that was about it. And then right after that, high school.
That's big time.
So what did they move you to at Helen Cox, brother?
So at first, it's crazy. I was playing. I played for Coach Skip. I don't know if y'all know.
Oh,
him.
I'm very
Coach
familiar with
Coach
Skip. I went to a pair
He
of
was
Walker,
my
brother.
head coach or whatever. Yeah.
sure.
So at first, I was playing slot receiver. Everybody want to play offense.
Right.
So I wasn't getting no PT. Come varsity game, it's about week 5. I play a JV game. He just throw me at DB. He said, "Go out there," because somebody got a cramp or something. Went out there, caught 2 picks. He like, "Yup, it's up."
Yeah.
And now, look, I went to Higgins my freshman year.
Okay,
That same week we
Yeah,
played.
Mom's graduated from Higgins, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That same week we played Higgins. Went out there and started, caught another pick. And then from there, that's where, playing DB came from.
Right. Now, most of your career in high school, was it mainly nickel, safety? Like, you've always played
Nah,
in that part?
in high school, it was strictly corner.
Okay.
Yep, strictly corner. It was until I got to JUCO when I played nickel.
Now, your JUCO experience, you say you went to, what's the two?
Santa Rosa, up in California.
Man,
Yeah, I went way to Cali.
Cali, Kansas, Mississippi. That's the JUCO states. And from there, what was your next stop?
Ferris State.
Okay,
I went
Ferris
D2.
State.
I had a couple FCS offers, but my eligibility was kind of wicked. I had 1 year D1, but 2 for D2, so I just took the opportunity to go to Ferris State.
Okay.
Yeah, and then from there, Tulsa.
Yep.
Now, unique experience, CL. We actually have an NIL baby in here, meaning post 2021 college experience. And I'm so glad, and this is going to lead to my question. I'm so glad we have you on the show because we do have a young audience. We do have high school players. You saw David just left here.
Right.
Your route is the epitome of how to go pro today, right? You took the JUCO route coming out. Went to Ferris State. You had some FCS offers, but you wouldn't, and then you went FCS, obviously, and then went pro. Talk to us about that experience, right, y'all? That being able to be a part of this new common era of football, and what was that like for you, bouncing around?
So if y'all don't know, I have a son, so I would have stayed D2 because I'm not really a money guy. Long as everything good, but I had to take care of the fam. So I hit the transfer portal and I was getting all kind of numbers thrown at me, bro. But just for the the audience, I wouldn't say just look at the number of the money, look at your opportunity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can get $100K, but you only playing punt blocking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
You ain't really, nobody really looking for punt blockers. Because at the end of the day, the roster gonna get smaller and everybody. The second stringers in the league, they playing punt block, they playing kickoff, they special teamers. So I wouldn't say it's really about the money. It's just about the opportunity. Because some good numbers gonna be thrown at you, but is you gonna play? Is you gonna get that film on tape? So.
Well, $100K for a pump block. I might have to line up.
Yeah, but
I might got to line up again.
You want your journey. You want your journey to stop in college, or you trying to do this for the rest of your life?
Right.
Everybody don't have good money management either, so that $100K can be gone in 2-3 years.
Oh, for sure.
So
2-3 weeks.
Hello, somebody.
So, brother, what do you feel like you're better at? Outside corner or nickel?
Safety.
Safety.
See?
Safety.
Yeah. And
but
honestly,
I do it all. It's crazy because everywhere I've been, not to be biased, I've been the best cover guy. And you can go look it up at 5'9". So, but safety is where the money at to me. But if it was something else, I won't go outside on that island because I'm 5'9". Everybody think they can just test me, but test that water.
See what that life heading for.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe.
And y'all's pro day, man, you lit it up. The numbers were there. With 4.4, 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is moving for safety. That's about what we need.
Right.
I
That's
don't-
corner number.
And I have your profile back at the office, but the broad jump, they made some noise in the two. What was the numbers on the broad?
Like 10-5.
That's what I'm saying, bro. In the vert.
Wow.
Like 34.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, dog.
You athletic now.
Yeah.
We ain't never doubted that.
5'9", 34, bro.
Right.
That's like right above average. Well, above average for you, for your height. So that's you have, to me, I think, just throughout my professional career, guys, just bouncing around the league, those shorter corners, like my homie Trufant, Marcus Trufant, and his brother Isaiah. Isaiah, a little shorter than you, locking it up for Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's the vert and it's being able to, play the hips, read the hips, break quick.
Change direction. Yup.
Well, when we talk about short corners, the first thing pops out to me is Staley Jr., Stingley Jr., and they stay inside of it. Don't care how big the wide receiver is, because now we know today's wide receiver 6'2", 6'3", but you guys know how to play the inside, and they could do whatever, they could do all that stuff, but I know you guys got that covered. Tell me this, brother. You feel like you're better at safety, but you have the confidence to play corner. Now, we know in the league, the more you can do, the better chances that you have.
Right.
If there's an NFL team that's watching right now, New Orleans Saints, what type of player, there you go, what type of player are they getting, brother?
They getting a competitor. They getting a guy that really loves football. Like, a lot of these guys don't really love football like the way I do, but you getting a real competitor, like someone that's going to day in and day out sacrifice everything just to make the team win, make the team better. You know what I'm saying? You getting a special teamer, first hand up to go special team. But, if I got to go packages, you're going to get somebody that's going to lock down the best receiver on the opposite side. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get a real competitor, someone hungry.
That's what I like to hear. Hey, shouts out. Hey, Scouts, if y'all checking it out, man, y'all heard it just now, somebody that's going to compete and somebody who loves football. We're in an era right now where, you got to do it for the gram. I ain't going to do it. Do it for the gram. I ain't going to do it. And here's somebody, with that old school mindset, and that way you got to appreciate. So, look, once again, this is my man, LENTO Smith. Y'all be sure to follow him at LENTO9 on Instagram.
Let me ask you something, brother. I know I'm a dinosaur and all, but do you know who the Bill man is? Used to play for the Saints, kickoff return number 84, last name Lewis. Well, let me just tell you a quick thing what he did. He went to Saints practice and he wrote a sign that said that he needed a tryout. And he put that sign out and they gave him a tryout. Make a long story short, he ended up being a Pro Bowl kickoff return.
Lord.
So, brother, don't be afraid to walk to somebody's camp and let them know that you need a tryout. Because I believe in you.
Oh, yeah, yes, indeed. And,
For real.
And just to kind of piggyback on what CL was talking about, in terms of this NFL journey, I want to dive into the last couple of months. Your life changed, right? The NFL draft happened. Take us back to when you first got that call from Baltimore. You landed there, Baltimore, and to do your thing. Take us back to those moments.
It for sure been some highs and lows, you know what I'm saying, with the journey, but when I first got to Baltimore, it was the dream came true, Everybody living for that dream. The dream for sure came true. I would say everything was just thrown at me at one time. Like, I was physically ready, but mentally, like, you gotta understand the league is more mental. It's like 95% mental.
For sure.
I wasn't really prepared for the mental battle, but at the end of the day, God gave me another opportunity, and I went up to New York. So I took the advice from them, you know what I'm saying? I still had a good, I showed out there, but my second opportunity with New York is like, okay, now I got the ins and outs already, just in 2 weeks. And from there, I snapped there. So
It's up.
It's up.
Brother, I realized that, this league, you hit the head on the nail, brother. This league is 90% mental, 10% physical. Do you feel like if this next opportunity comes for you, you'll be able to take full advantage?
Yeah, most definitely, because I already know the ins and outs. Like I said,
Right.
I got the rule book now. Like I'm
Cheat
really
sheet.
ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like getting the answer to a test. You know, the teacher not in the class.
Right.
So now he really about to ace it. So yeah, most definitely, I'm gonna be overly prepared.
And I know as a college player, you watched a lot of NFL games, but now being able to play with the Marlon Humphreys of the world, be in practice, see how those guys prepare. How was that for you, like watching guys be a pro? And like you said, you got the rule book now. So kind of what are some of the things that you were doing in college, but man, that guy's doing that, but he's an all-pro guy.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you picked up from the veterans?
See, in college, I took my body serious too, but like them dudes actually, they in there every day, all day in the train. That's their favorite room, the training room. So I'd say that most definitely. I don't know what they do at home, but you know, in the league, after you do your meetings, your practice, you got to go study by yourself. So most definitely that too. I found out that like once you get that playbook overnight, like it's not going to sleep. You need to know it because the next day is what you're gonna do.
Right.
And it comes at you quick. Like so you really have about like 8 hours to learn the
In that
playbook.
book,
Yeah.
And in them 8 hours you gotta sleep too. So
Right.
yeah. But
Definitely.
most definitely, yeah.
Well, I'm sure people envy you, but at the same time, still worry about. Because Trump, that you said the most truest thing. A lot of these kids don't know, man, and you know you got to get in your playbook because you literally have hours to learn what they're throwing at you. And I've seen playbooks. I know Favor say I've seen playbooks this thick, you know, and it's crazy.
My first 2 days it was that thick.
Right.
It was
In
portal. It
stalls,
was portal, but like. You know, if it wasn't on the iPad and it was sheets, it'll be that thick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they adding on at practice.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And another thing, CL, that is not talked about a lot in terms of the NFL journeyman's life is preparation and staying ready. I talked with my homie Robbie Green earlier at DTP. I know you've been training with him. How has that been? I mean, you're fresh out of pro day. You're on this team, so you're under Baltimore's nutrition that day, the training, that you got access to all of that stuff. You got that to New York. But now you're back home. You're with the Lil one. I saw Lil Man. Don't call me Lil Man. I'm Big Man. So I saw Big Man. You're a big man in the hallway.
Yeah.
How's it been training with Robbie and just, you know, I guess staying ready?
Best in the business. Not a lot of places you're gonna see all pro players show up to train with you. So me and Robbie got a cohesive relationship. He sacrificed a lot for me to just get to my dream. That's his whole motive. Like he wanted to be a part of the testimony. So at the end of the day, DP, yeah,
That's my
DPT,
guy, man.
That's the place to go. Open arms, like family. You know, cry together, laugh together. Overall, just trying to get to that destination.
That's huge. And you've been training with Robbie the last 2-3 months.
Yep.
Justin, I know we were talking about that earlier. You got so much time because the potential is there, and you're in the family now. You know, welcome to the NFL family, and even me as a former player, just seeing what you're doing, you're taking all the right steps, and I think that's the most important piece. CL, even recently, he got with us with Conquer Sports Pros.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, just handling the other half of everything, making sure things is churning in the right direction. So I'm proud of, a fellow West Banker living out of, because it's not easy.
No.
And I want to stress that it's
Far from it.
It may look easy, but
it's
Well, y'all make it look easy.
It's because he's
that's
making the
the hard work.
2,600.
Right.
He was a part of the 3,000.
Right.
And still in the mix. That's the numbers. That's it.
Right.
That's it. That's totally it. Pro Day. I didn't want to tiptoe over that. I know we talked about some of the measurables. Grinding with your brothers, man. Guys you ball with at Tulsa. Seeing them being able to live out their dreams. What was that experience like, and how was Pro Day for you?
So I trained with my trainer, Joey G. Shout out to Joey G. He a great trainer, like in the for the team. Like so I stayed with him. I trusted in him. Numbers was crazy. Numbers started off low, but we got to work for it was about 4-6 weeks, 8 weeks. But the experience was great. I have a couple guys that I played with that's active in the NFL right now, so that's another turning tool for me to look at, to know that okay, something gonna pop off, cause
Right.
I got brothers in the league. But overall, it was a great grind. To see the numbers I received, it was a great grind for sure.
That's big time.
Well, I already know the philosophy of staying ready so you don't have to get ready. I'm actually famous for saying this on this show. It's 100% injury rate in the National Football League. So, I know you know that. And your phone call could be, we know training camp starts for everybody tomorrow. So your phone call could be the day after tomorrow. So definitely stay ready, brother, and we're going to be definitely looking out for you to do your thing, brother, for sure.
So now it's really a conversation of talking about your peers. We're going to continue to keep speaking this into existence.
Right.
When you look at your position, safety, they got some guys that do this exceptionally well. I know the Saints got a pair of guys, Sankey.
Blackman and Reed right now. We moved Sankey to slot.
To slot. You got Blackman, you got Eric Reed, smart safety.
And Lorenzo Styles.
And Styles, because we just drafted him, that's right. Your classmate.
In the 7th round that day.
No, we got TJ. I think we got TJ in the 7th round.
No,
huh?
we got Styles in the 7th.
I thought it was like 5th.
He was.
Yeah, I believe, no.
Okay.
I think he went 7.
Well, you'll fact check that for me, but I
right.
think you might. Well, we had 2 7th-round picks then?
Yeah, we had
2
6s.
Okay, well, one of them, because I know TJ Hall guy, but back to our question here, that's the analyst and us. We just kind of doing our journalist thing. Top safeties, I guess give me like your top 2 or 3 guys you check out in the NFL.
I really like Buddha game.
You look like Buddha. You look like Buddha. You built like Buddha.
Physical. A lot of people don't know this. Not a world about to know, but Ed Reed, we have a cohesive relationship.
Okay.
Right.
Before I got to Baltimore, I think he put in word for me to, get that opportunity.
Yeah.
That's big.
So
that's big.
Ed solid,
show
bro.
Ed Reed, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he on that all-time list.
Yeah,
Shoot, Ed has a red jacket.
Gold jacket.
And gold, both.
Yeah.
I think he in the top 100 too.
Oh, he definitely.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And
Good
then
people.
so you said Ed Reed, Buddha. Yeah, Buddha shoot about 8-9 for Buddha. I remember the famous play with him and your boy
that boy DK.
DKG. You caught him.
Then hog him down, man.
Yep.
I'm a big Buddha fan. And for all the people that's not aware, we talking about Buddha Baker, the All Pro Bowl safety for the Cardinals.
If we want to go back, besides Ed, Bobby Sanders.
Oh, for sure.
That's
you
another
got
one
arms
you
like
built
Bobby.
like.
Yeah,
and
I told
you
him that
built
in the
the
hallway.
same too. Bobby
I
was
told him that in the
5'9".
hallway.
He was probably a little. Dog, that's crazy. My time in Indy, that was one of the coolest dudes, man. I had him, Bethea on the team. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. Indy to me, that was the most peaceful place I was at. But Bob's the only thing with Bob, bro. I wish he was injured more games than he played.
Yeah.
Well, he played like that,
Yeah.
He just
he was rocking. He was right. Yeah.
But most dudes are like when you play with reckless abandon. You can never say that Bob Sanders made a business decision. You never could say that about him. He always stuck his head up in there and gave everything he got.
You gotta play like that when you this size. You gotta pop.
And I stand corrected, guys. It was 5th round for.
So it was 5th. But your boy TJ Hall is. Yeah, I was talking to Robbie about him earlier. I think he's going to compete, along with him competing for time. I think he's going to compete for time over there, rotating in for that corner position.
Yeah. Well, we got Emerson coming over from Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's 6'2", 215 corner that started at Cleveland, but he blew out his knee last year, and he's
that's right. Yeah, we did bring him
and Riley gonna go at it because I think Kool-Aid's a lock.
Yeah, Riley cool people.
I got love for Riley because this guy came in as a special teamer.
Yeah.
But then end up starting for us at least 8-9 games, and he earned that position. I feel like he earned that position. So
good people. He deserve it.
Right.
Definitely. Well, Our time almost up here. You're not gonna be a stranger to the show, baby. We
For
gotta
sure.
get you back on. But I like where your mind frame's at.
Right.
You know, you're saying all the right things, and watching the tape, you're doing all the right things. So that's important. Prayerful young man, family man. Shouts out to the fam out in the hallway for coming with
for
you.
sure.
We usually use this time to have you. I think your story alone was motivating enough for our viewers. In that camera, it's 32 NFL teams and scouts.
Yes, there is.
I want you to talk to them. I want you to let them know the type of safety they're getting with you. Let them know the type of longevity you want to have in this league. They right there in that third camera.
Man, I'm ready. I approve it. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to sacrifice. I'm ready to get to work. So if you listening, let me get that call, and I'll just prove it to you. I won't be the reason you lose your job. So that's pretty much it.
That's the answer right there. That's what they want. That's what y'all want to hear right there. He's not going to be the reason you lose your job. All you got to do is pick up the phone. The man got his business contact on his social media. Y'all be LA LENTO 9 on Instagram. Be sure to check him out. CL, talk to him.
Might have to reach out to Coach Glenn.
Yeah.
Up in there for the Jets, brother. You know, obviously, he's a former DB himself in the league. Then he was a former defensive, a DB coach. Then he was a former defensive coordinator. Yep. Now he's a head coach for the New York Jets. And Coach Aaron Glenn, I actually have met him several times over the years.
Solid cat.
Okay. We definitely can make a phone call, at least get some eyes on it.
Hello, somebody. Let's do it. Wait,
kidding to somebody that I got mad love for, so that ain't nothing, brother. You believe that?
Yep.
Small world, man. Small world, small inside the trenches. Well, he's LENTO Smith. Remember, follow him right now at LA LENTO 9 on Instagram. Solid cat, lockdown DB. Y'all know what it is. It's inside the trenches. Y'all don't go nowhere. We're going to talk a little LSU Tigers. We're going to get back to the SEC. And then we got to talk Saints, baby. Mickey, give him a call. It's inside the trenches. Y'all don't go nowhere.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Well, just like that, baby. This our last segment. Time flies when you're having a good time.
Come on.
We want to send a big shout out to Steak Man Catering
Oh,
for coming through here with the grilled fish, pasta, the broccoli, the special. It was just off the chain. I made it disappear like magic. CL2, he usually don't eat on the set, but it's now starting to become usual because the last couple times.
Hey, these last two chefs that came through, shouts out to Chef Kiwi and, of course, Steak Man Restaurant and Steak Man Catering. They make it hard to resist. I promise you.
Amen.
I've turned down a lot of dishes, but
you can't turn down that one.
now because we all know I got a weight problem. Can't wait to eat.
Can't wait to eat.
So,
Well, big ups to them. And if you are a catering company or a small restaurant and you want us to preview your food right here on the show, hit us up. You can visit us at info@csportspros.com. You can hit up that page, or you could go to my Inside the Trenches Instagram, Inside DA Trenches, or just DM me at BigFave504. I'll get it to our team. Obviously, we have to get our folks to fill out a form if you can eat certain shellfishes or anything like that, but feel free to definitely do that. And before we dive into LSU's defense and talk a little Saints to wrap the show, I want to give a big shout out to my homie Bruce Thomason.
Oh, wow.
The Dreamathon, Pilatathon event. Y'all stay tuned. Look, check out the Inside the Trenches with Marlon Favorite page on YouTube in about 3 to 4 days. Our camera crew is still editing that stuff.
Right.
It was amazing. I don't know. Tobi, do you have any of the clips queued up from that event? Okay, well, Tobi might can pull up some of the events. While he's pulling it up, I won't do all the talking. I'm going to go to CL here in a minute. Just how different the event was, the DJ, the guests. Just tell them about the Dreamathon Pilata event, bro.
Well, first of all, it all originated from Bruce's vision. And when I got the call from Bruce and he sat on the phone and he explained what his vision was, I didn't want to shut him up. I wanted him to keep going, but I was already locked in. I had spoke for everybody. I had spoke for the crew. This is Marlon's show, and I spoke for the crew and for everybody, telling them that we was locked in and we was ready to be a part of his vision. And I mean, you're talking about a hotel ballroom on Canal Street, world famous Canal Street.
Right. Yeah.
You're talking about a red carpet event. You're talking about a DJ. You're talking about vendors as Main Squeeze, Sweet Vegan.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about exercise, not just gymnasts, but
you
masseuses.
had masseuse there. Yeah, you had masseuse there.
Oh, my goodness. Just
it was
an unbelievable event. And, obviously, Nike also played a part in it because, of course, he gave away some of his Dreamathon shirts as well. I don't know if y'all got some of that.
Wait,
merch.
no. Wait, the Dreamathon shirts that was at the Pilata events, he was giving those away?
Oh, for sure. I got me.
I definitely
Yeah,
had to get me.
you had to move around.
I had to move my body.
Yeah.
But they were definitely moving their bodies at the
Oh,
Pilates
my
event. Shouts out to the Pilates instructors.
Yes.
Everybody who came out. It was definitely excellent. I'm
Just a classic affair. Classic,
Yeah.
just classic.
like, imagine you got folks in workout gears to stretch for Pilates, but you had us in tux
Oh, for sure.
doing red carpet interviews.
For sure.
It was just different. So,
I can't wait till they see it. That
Definitely.
boy Fav cleaned up very well.
yeah, I had to
I
get a
see
little
you,
dab.
bro.
I saw you remix yours a little
Well,
bit. You know what I'm saying?
you
Oh,
know.
shouts out to Tuxedo. That
Oh, for sure.
big ups
Definitely.
to
Thank
her.
you.
She shut it down.
She
I mean, it
definitely
was
did.
just big ups to everybody. Bruce, once again, proud of you.
Oh, my God.
Class A event, my friend.
I can only
Awesome.
imagine what's next.
Yeah,
what comes from
that's
the
really what
mind
it is. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Because we all do this, right? We get up and we vision what we want to do,
Right.
what we're trying to accomplish. And we try to take that vision and put it to paper, and it starts to struggle. But for you to take the vision from the head to the paper and be able to have it come out as you envision.
Right.
Man,
And have sponsors step in. He don't call nobody. They call him.
Yeah, that's
and say,
different,
we
too.
want to be a part of whatever
Hello.
Bruce Thompson has going on. I've seen it for my own eyes 2 times in a row. Yogathon, Pilates-thon, his youth football
That
camp.
happened, too.
Man, are you kidding me?
That did
Elliot
too.
of Nike, the CEO of Nike, calls Bruce
That's
to
big.
motivate him and give him his kudos before he even does something. Man, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable.
So, yeah, big ups to Bruce Dreamathon, my brother. Hey, we got to get you back on the show to recap
for sure.
that.
For sure.
Now, earlier, segment 1, we were talking about LSU at the SEC Media Days, and we had a chance to talk about Coach Kiffin and his expectations. He chilled out on the social media. He understands what he has here with LSU. But now I want to get into some of the players that went there. First and foremost, I thought me and CL was clean on the red carpet yesterday.
Yes, sir.
But Whit Weeks, TJ Dottery, and Trey Green, they went to the SEC Media Days with the Mardi Gras colors. One guy had on the gold, one had the purple, and one had the green. That was clean.
Nice.
That was you talking about showing up and showing out. I thought that was big time. But let's talk about the defensive leader and Whit Weeks. Definitely the heart and soul of that defense. When he's healthy, when he's rolling, we know that LSU is making plays. CL, just your expectations on Whit Weeks and his return.
Well, you're talking about a linebacker that could be in the NFL right now, but he decided to come back and be the leader of this defense going forward. So I think that speaks volumes all to itself. Kind of like a coming back to finish a mission, if you will. And I mean, I don't think I'm the first person to speak on Whit Weeks and what he means to the LSU defense. Last year, I believe he was hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
And it showed. And it showed. It showed later on in the year. But I do believe he is the catalyst of this defense, and I do believe he lines everybody up and gets everybody in the right position, like a DeMario Davis, if you will. And I have so much respect for the Weeks family all together, because they obviously they know they ball and they put out some good product and good players.
Yeah, Chris, CL's making a good point about the Weeks brothers. It's just the energy that those young men bring, and Whit definitely being the leader of that pack. But he also at SEC Media Day talked about bringing that toughness back to LSU defense and just being able to play physical ball. When you think of Whit Weeks and his physical play and the guys around him, you see where he's coming from. Like, do you see LSU's defense under, once again, Blake Baker coming back another year? Do you see LSU defense going in that direction?
Oh, absolutely. I think they're going to have a nasty front seven this year. You have Whit Weeks at the linebacker position. Then you have Deuce Geralds. You have Lamar Brown, Richard Anderson. Oh, my goodness. And then you also have Jordan Ross has a defensive end as well. So, my goodness, they are so stacked up front in the front seven. And then if they want to throw the ball, we have DBs as well, Oh, I forgot about Prince, number one. I forgot about him, the edge rusher. And then in the secondary, you have Ty Benefield. You have P.J. Woodland coming back. DJ Pickett. I think our secondary is going to be real, real nice for sure. Aiden Hall, the safety. I really love this Blake Baker defense for sure.
And then you got new faces. We got TJ Dottery. He ended up going to media day. A lot of folks thought it would have been a quarterback, Sam Levitt. I like the fact that we were heavy defense at media day. A whole lot of
gonna lead with.
But senior transfer coming into LSU, Dottery. Obviously, Coach Lane Kiffin had to do what he had to do in the transfer portal, but he was at Ole Miss before that. He was at Clemson, so he has a lot of experience. Some big shoes to fill. I mean, obviously, he's going to be playing next to Whit Weeks. Your thoughts on Dottery coming into this season?
Well, understanding that it's free agency, NFL free agency, and they fill in slots and what they need. They know what they needed. They address what they needed. Now they have Mr. Dottery playing the position that we needed for him to play, and I think it's going to work out because once again, you're playing next to Whit Weeks, and if you don't know what, not saying that he doesn't, but if you don't know what to do, he gonna tell you what to do. He gonna get you lined up, and I think for the most part for LSU, is about continuity. So this fall camp is very, very important. This scrimmage, this white and gold scrimmage is very important for continuity because they're gonna hit the ground running when the season starts.
Yeah, no doubt. And I look at Daugherty and what he said at SEC Media Day in regards to playing for Blake Baker. He's a fan. He's like,
Right.
man, I couldn't wait to get in this defense, learn his new system.
Right.
So I think that type of energy, we talked about that earlier in the segments, how important energy is in the locker room. We can't expect Coach Kiffin just, okay, I could just magically put these pieces together and these guys are going to gel. It does take a significant amount of time.
And reps.
Which takes me to the offensive side of the ball and the third installment to LSU's visit, or trip, should I say, to SEC Media Days, and that's Trey Green.
Come on.
He spoke about already having a connection with Sam Levitt. He talked about playing for LSU, not necessarily playing for a coach. He enjoys playing for Coach Lane. I think there's a lot of chemistry there. But this, Chris, you're talking about a guy, and you can see it in his play. He loves LSU. Talk about Trey Green coming into this big-time season with a new offense.
Oh, man, I expect big things out of Trey Green. I think I think he has the potential of being the best tight end in the SEC. He could probably be the best tight end in college football overall. So I have very high expectations of Trey Green this year.
Yeah. Same question to you, just thinking about the elite playmaker for LSU.
I think he's must-see TV, and not just in the SEC. I think he's must-see TV in college football. I know we talk a lot about the young man at Ohio State, and rightfully so. But I think Mr. Green is the biggest non-secret in the South, and I hope he doesn't see too many double teams because I would like to see what he can do one-on-one against formidable competition.
Yeah. To me, Trey Green is the epitome of today's modern tight end. You want a guy that could basically, you want a receiver that has the size of a lineman, and he brings that versatility, that vertical. The 50-50 ball is no question who's making it, and
like 70-30.
Pretty much. I damn near won't say 80-20, but I feel like, to y'all's point, and we all smiling from ear to ear when we talk about Trey because we know what he means to a Lane Kiffin offense.
Right.
That's what, like I'm looking at the weapons Coach Kiffin had at Ole Miss, and like the man mentioned, you can only get what you can get in terms of the resources they have at Ole Miss. It's hard to get somebody to come to Oxford as opposed to Baton Rouge. Just lit it down there. You got Lil Top, he killing it. Him and Future going toe for toe with albums. You got Boosie and them still rolling.
And jigging.
The atmosphere is just there. Coach O back in town. He got the jury.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Well,
all
you
that
won't
energy.
be on a Saturday night at 7:00.
It's easy, man. It's
real.
And
Real
you
talk.
look at guys
Death
like
Valley.
Jordan Seaton, how he was able to get in super duper shape in a little bit of time. So you're dealing with an offense. One thing last year that we were really worried about in terms of LSU was their offensive line.
Amen.
We just couldn't run the ball, and to y'all's point, Harlan Berry, and you have Caden Durham coming back. So I think now with a more developed offensive line. And I'm saying develop because he hit the portal. Let's see, J.C. Brown portal.
Brown,
Just run towards Brown.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. We got Bo Bordelon, left guard. You got Seaton, transfer portal. Aluba, right guard, transfer portal. Just to fortify that offensive line, you got Weston Davis, transfer portal. Returning senior, he stays healthy. Braylon Moore, we got him out the transfer portal last year. So I just think that the more and more that LSU, you got Coach Cameron back coaching the LSU, coaching the offensive line. The more and more like this team practices together this fall and gets ready to do their thing. As we wrap up, guys, we got about 2 more minutes left. If y'all are just tuning in as we wrap, we're talking about LSU at SEC's Media Days. The homies went down there with the Mardi Gras colors. You had Trey Green, TJ Daugherty, and Whit Weeks. Coach Kiffin was very open about how he cooled off on the social media and how he's taking a different approach. And I could appreciate that, for a number of reasons, guys. One reason in particular, we want to bring LSU back to greatness, right? That 2019 season really spoiled us. It did. In addition to that, just my entire time at LSU, and, y'all, I know I mentioned this to y'all the other day, and I'm pulling up LSU's schedule. The whole schedule, I kind of got some teams mixed up, but going into my 10th season at LSU Sports Radio.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you, man. God is good. I'm excited about that. Man, me and Brandon and Hunt looked up. Brandon's been with us for 9, but me and Hunt and Hester, started that new regime at LSU Sports Radio, and it's truly a blessing to be a part of that crew. And shouts out to our boss here at Guaranteed Media, Gordy Rush. He's definitely out there with us as well.
I can't wait to show up on Saturday night.
Yeah, and
walk up on y'all.
And we got that alumni practice too.
Okay.
Kind of like that spring practice. I wanted to tell you about that coming up. So just to look at LSU's schedule, Clemson coming up first. We know that's the big college game day. They're gonna be down in Baton Rouge. Of course, Louisiana Tech, and then it's the big game September 9th against Ole Miss, back to back. You gotta play Texas A&M. They come to Baton Rouge. Then you got McNeese, Kentucky, Mississippi State. Did y'all see the Mississippi State videos? The boys doing the little dances and all that.
I pretended like I didn't.
Somebody posted Mississippi State gonna lose every game this year.
Toast.
We play Auburn. We actually go to Auburn. That'll be cool. Going back out there. It's an October game. Yeah. Of course, Alabama after the bye, as always.
Right.
Then Texas, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Let's talk about it, y'all.
Very tough
Tennessee,
schedule for sure.
Alabama, Texas. That's going to be a game. Clemson, Ole Miss. This is a brutal schedule. So that's why I said, and big ups to Anthony for tuning on, for chiming in on our Inside the Trenches page. But
thank you, brother.
He said it's CL 10-2. Because, let's say, I think we beat Texas. The two games that's sticking out to me right now is Texas A&M.
Yeah.
And I would have to say, see, this is the thing. Texas A&M, Ole Miss is gonna be a fight.
I'm trying to say they're gonna have a cake. They're gonna have a cake big now.
It's the two back-to-backs.
And you got to go out there.
I think we beat Texas, and then we got to go out there.
Yeah, I don't believe in Arch Manning. I've said it before, and I'll constantly say it again. I have not seen what these other people have seen, and I've been watching football for over 30 years.
I think he is talented, but I think there are several other quarterbacks that need to be mentioned. That boy, did Dante Moore come back from Oregon?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
What's the
Texas A&M quarterback?
Marcel Reed.
Isn't Sellers coming back? No, Sellers went pro.
Yeah. No, he's coming back.
No, he's coming back too. It's a lot of guys.
And Trinidad Chambliss.
Man.
And
this is just snap. This is just
the
guys we mentioned.
Must be the truth.
Look,
Must be the truth.
The light drops.
Must be the truth.
He's absolutely the truth.
And that's probably we can end the show on that right there. It's go, So I'm okay. This is now that the playoff system is the way it is this year, made a few changes. There is a 3-team lost SEC team that could possibly go to the college football playoffs. And LSU, I think, worst case scenario, just looking at the season, they may, if they do, possibly lose 2.
I just have one question. Is that Arkansas game here or in Arkansas?
At Arkansas.
It's at Arkansas.
I'm going to be honest with y'all guys. I'm so excited to see Jasper Parker play against LSU.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I can't wait. Right. I might, if the schedule works out, if I'm not at a Saints game, you're on my way to the Saints game, I might go to that game.
Yeah, that's the last game of the season. That's November 28th.
Parker play against LSU.
And it's at Arkansas. Well, that's the LSU schedule. Y'all let me know. Y'all give us y'all's predictions. Does LSU go undefeated this year? They got Coach O back in the building, baby. Rub some of them good juices.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. It's a tight schedule. We play Tennessee. We play Texas. We play Clemson. We play Texas A&M.
Ole Miss.
We go to Ole Miss.
Alabama.
Some Alabama. It's going to be competitive. Yeah, and then you got that's right. And Coach Hupel. Like I said, it is going to be one heck of a season. I am here for it. I know you are too. And hey, Saints training camp. I know we want to talk Saints. We had to get out of the show, but Saints training camp. does start this week, so definitely look forward to us talking a lot of Saints coming up this week. Well, for Tobi, for my homie Silas in there, we got a little Chris in the building.
Hey yo.
Big ups to LENTO. Smith, NFL free agent, coaches holla at him. Big ups for him for coming on the show. Shouts out to David Simmons Jr. Good interview, Big Dog, representing for Archbishop Shaw. And Steak Man Catering coming through.
All right,
with the
Steak.
dinner.
Appreciate you, baby
brother.
boy.
I can sleep good tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And for y'all be blessed. Y'all have a great week. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Be on the lookout for some shorts. Big ups to the rest of our team as well. And we will be back. Same place, right here at Loyola, inside the trenches, baby. Y'all have a blessed week. We out. See y'all next month.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.